Content, community, and global perspectives. It's what's in store for you now at the ATD International Conference and Exposition. You're watching ATD TV. I'm Rachel Kopchak. As you can see behind me, nearly 10,000 professionals from over 80 countries are picking up their badges. Ready for a busy week ahead, ATD International Conference and Exposition is the largest and most engaging in the industry.
This is the place to be. You know, if you're in learning and development, then you need to be at the ATD conference.
I traveled from Nigeria, spent 24 hours to get here. I think it's an excellent opportunity. I've advised clients to come.
I'm really excited about the keynote speakers. They have so much to offer. I've seen their TED Talks, and to see them in person is going to be incredible.
Another exciting learning experience was the certificate programs that ran over 4 days and offered 41 programs. New content included needs assessment and writing for instructional design and training. Being able to take what you've learned here and immediately apply it upon returning to your job is one valuable aspect. Another popular and beneficial program is the Master Series.
It is highly regarded. We are seeing so much demand that organizations are wanting this because it really demonstrates that you are an excellent trainer, that you're also an excellent instructional designer, as well as that you are a performance consultant. So it really adds a lot of validity to the work that you do back in your office and gives you a lot of credibility and recognition.
ATD's Conference and Exposition gives you access to nearly 300 classes with over 400 speakers teaching you today's trends and tomorrow's insights. One provocative idea: should we offer less training to our clients? The answer is yes, according to Mark Rosenberg. He told hundreds of attendees that we often use training to compensate for other organizational issues. Training really can't fix issues like lack of motivation, incentives, capability, poor management, or workload issues. He says TD professionals have a role in helping clients recognize these issues rather than just offering more courses.
I think the role is to recognize what is solvable by training and learning solutions and what isn't. What is more of a management issue or what is more of a culture issue, and making that distinction. There's a big danger if you are to approach a problem that's inbred in the culture of the organization and try and solve it by training.
In the instructional design track, we learned about the power of infographics. Infographics are visuals that combine quantitative information with appealing design. They're often more persuasive than a written description. When thinking about an infographic concept for your learning program, consider these tips. Know your audience. Have a clear, goal-oriented message. Communicate the benefit of your message first, and show your proof in the graphic. Exhibitors are putting the finishing touches on their booths. This is the largest ATD Expo floor yet, with over 400 exhibitors. In the Learning Measurement and Analytics track, ATD author Jim Kirkpatrick says he has cracked the code for levels 3 and 4.
We call it the New World Kirkpatrick model now because rather than it being a traditional approach to evaluation, which is smile sheets, pre and post testing, and hope for the best, the New World is really about focusing on, do people apply what they learned after training, and does it do any good for the organization? So it's really a whole new world about putting training in a light of being a strategic business partner rather than just a training provider.
Kirkpatrick says to begin all programs with a focus on impacting organizational results. Create a strong on-the-job application plan and make sure to monitor the progress along the way. An excited energy filled the room at Chapter Leaders Day. 1, 2, 3. Members made face-to-face connections during an exclusive event and shared their best practices with fellow chapter leaders, relations managers, and national advisors for chapters.
ATD is a great global network, but it's really great to have these smaller networks so they can have conversations one-on-one, and all of that rolls into ATD because these chapters really help support and drive the success at ATD and drive the Association of Talent Development as a whole.
It's incredibly important for chapter leaders to get together to, number one, know we're not alone. We have the same challenges and conflicts, but we also have similar successes. It's that camaraderie that helps us when we get to have the opportunity to be here at ATD ICE and at ALC as chapter leaders.
Hundreds of professionals packed this room to make the most of their conference experience at the ATD 2016 preview. The main takeaway? To plan ahead. Check the track for each session, then pay attention to the target audience. Another big takeaway? Download the ATD Events mobile app. Here you can get session information and details about all the speakers. All of this information was simultaneously interpreted into Japanese, Korean, and Mandarin at the international orientation. New and returning attendees from outside the United States learned similar tips, as well as special opportunities such as the international reception. Here inside the Global Village is a terrific opportunity to network with fellow international attendees and meet with some of your fellow international delegates. You can also print out your certificate of attendance. And here to talk a little bit more about the Global Village, I'm joined by Wei Wang, and she is the head director of ATD International. All right, what is the benefit of attendees who've traveled from all around the world to be here at this conference?
Certainly, this is such a great event for people who work in the training and talent development field around the world, because this is the largest and the most globalized event for people who work in this field. And when people come to this conference, they will have access to the world-class speakers and network with professionals from all around the world.
And there's a lot to learn from people from all around the world. What can people learn while they're here at the conference from one another?
We are working in this field, and we're facing a lot of really similar challenges and opportunities. So it's really great for people working in this industry come together to share, what's going on and what's next in our field.
In business, some countries are very fast to make decisions and going on, and some others take more time, have to deal with different people in order to make decisions, and you have to be patient enough and understand the culture to go on with the business with them.
The global mindset is very different from Japanese because cultural difference, and also the way we're doing the business is different. So we can associate with other people, understanding their, the value of the way of doing the business. It's very good way to understand other people.
ATD helps talent development professionals year-round with new initiatives, and that is what the board of directors shared at the annual meeting. The ATD annual membership meeting brought the business of your professional association to Denver. Attendees interacted with the board and learned about important initiatives. In 2015, ATD developed new education programs, offered more global events, and a new online learning portal. To learn about the benefits of membership and to get involved in your association, visit td.org/joinatd.